Hi folks, welcome back. Alrighty, so I am posting this both on my main channel and on my horror channel. So I'm not doing my like traditional opening or anything like that. Alrighty, so at the time it is 3:45 in the morning. I'm gonna be at work today at 5. So I'm going to do this video, upload it on both channels, and then um, head off to work. Alrighty, so I read all four of the books for day number 13. Alright. Okay, so the 25 Gifts of Terror is the first one. And this one deals with a guy when he's a kid. Actually, when it all started, when he is a baby, his parents find a dead rat. And then later on, when he is old enough to be babysat, the babysitter ends up dead. And then later on, when he is in school, he is getting bullied because the presence that was with him since he was born follows him to school. And because of the fact that because of this fact, he's bullied. And he's bullied mainly by girls. Girls seem to think it's funny to bully him, to make him feel like that he's inferior to everyone else. And this persists on, into his adulthood. And after a while, the presence leaves. But things still kind of happen, though not with him being around. By the time we get to him being a little bit more older, like in his late 20s. I'm only guessing his age because I don't really know. He discovers that the girl that bullied him is not really a bully. She's just a psychopath. She tries to actually kill him, which, her little friends are like, that's going a little bit, too far. Because they're like, why in the world are you wanting to kill him? But they all end up dead as well. And we later on find out, towards the end of the story, that it's actually his twin brother. And apparently his twin brother did not survive the whole birthing thing. And, but his twin brother is protecting him ever since he was born. So, odd story, but I enjoyed it. Then I bought a Haunted Christmas Tree Farm, day 13. So the wife is basically trying to find out what people might want for Christmas. This is the first time, probably in a long time, they've actually been able to afford Christmas presents and things like that. And she encounters this boy that is in this ratty outfit and everything, and he keeps on looking at her, which kind of freaks her out. And I feel like that it's the same presence, or the same kid that is friends with Jude, and I think that this is the same presence that's connected to the main one. And this is actually the first time that the presence has been like off the property. So it's interesting to see what happens. Now I will add to this particular review that she thinks that he goes and says, "Oh, I've lost my mommy," which is she's like, "Okay, let's find your parents and everything," and he vanishes. But then when she's driving away, she sees him again without a parent. So definitely creepy for her, definitely creepy for me. Definitely. And I'm like, Whoa. Wow. Alrighty. Then I'll Be Alone for Christmas. So our main character is worried. You know, the police have not shown up. And she calls 911, same woman. And she's asking for an update about the police showing up and talking about the weather and everything. And it just seems like to me that this is the perfect setting for someone to be murdered, and the police will forever be haunted by the fact they were not able to help her. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's going on, um, that makes us feel like that she's going to die alone. Just why do I always think that that Lay's going to die in this book? I don't know why. All right, the last one is The Winter Visitor. So now we're getting the point of view. We have Ken in the last chapter I read. His brother's in the previous one. I'm gonna open up the file or the book and I'll tell you which one's which. Okay. So 31 was Ralph, 32 was Ken. So, yeah, Ralph is 31, Ken is 32. Both doofuses had sex with Sherry. And one is looking over her dead body, the other one is looking above at the dead body. Or maybe it isn't a dead body, we don't know. The story's a little confusing at this point. Sherry obviously survived because she gave birth to the dead guy. But in these chapters, it appears to be that Sherry's dead. And I'm a little confused here. I really am. I'm like, okay, alright, so is Sherry actually dead? Or, the guy grew up with a woman named Sherry. So, did Sherry survive it? Or, I don't know. I'm probably thinking Sherry survived it because she did give birth to the dead man upstairs. But yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see. Alright, so this is the only video that I'm going to be uploading today. No, take it back. Never mind. So, for my horror channel, this is the only video I'm uploading. So I do, on my main channel, I do have one more video to upload, but that is going to be later on today because I do not have time to do a second video. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.